You're probably in your 20s having fun, going out with your buddies, getting drinks, living life in the fast lane, thinking you still got enough time, feeling like, well, everything is gonna happen at the right time and you keep on having fun. Or still, you are in your 30s or 40s having some regrets of what you could have done back then when you were in your early 20s, what you would have done differently to change your lifestyle now, to live a better life right now in your 30s or 40s. Well, if you are in any of these age groups, this video is for you. But if you're in your 20s, you should remember that later on in your life, most of the friends that you hang out with today, they will not be around you. Sometimes you're gonna call some of them, but you won't see them. Sometimes you will need them, but they won't be there. So, well, I'm not saying you shouldn't have friends. You can have friends, you can hang out with them, but be wise. Know when to hang out with them. Put in more time into your goals and spend less time with those friends so that tomorrow, even if they are not there anymore, you will be able to build the life that you want. Well, there are so many things that I wish I knew or did when I was in my early 20s. And I'm sure there's so many people who usually have the same regret, or, well, I can't call it regret, but I can just say feeling. Because when you realize this and you get to start working on the mistakes or the regrets that you have, that's the first step for you to achieve your goals. Now look at it this way. What if you did things differently when you were in your 20s? Well, if you are watching this video right now and you are in your 20s, you are in luck, because I'm gonna share with you most of the things that I wish I did when I was in my early 20s, which would definitely have made my life much better right now. The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The next best time is now. So it doesn't matter how old you are or where you find yourself, you can always make amends. That's why I began to make the changes for everything that I didn't do in the past, and I'm correcting them right now, moving forward. And that's the best way to win, and that's the best way you can make it. If you're a regular viewer, thank you for coming back and supporting me. And if this is your first time coming to this channel, please feel free to like and subscribe for more videos like this and different amazing videos to help you grow financially, to watch my journey on how I'm struggling to become a millionaire tomorrow. Click that like button, subscribe, and click the bell for more. Well, without further ado, the very first life decision that I wish I made when I was in my early 20s is to do more research. If you're younger, the best way for you to learn things around the world, to be able to understand how the world works, to be able to make it fast, both financially and personally, is to do research. You know, it's become really easy with the advancement of the internet and technology and phones and laptops. It's become very easy for you to understand so many things around the world from any part of the world that you find yourself in. It doesn't matter if you're in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, in the US, everywhere you find yourself, you can learn something about other places just using your mobile phone. So you should take advantage of that. Well, back then when I was in the university, when I was in high school, I used to just have fun thinking that there's enough time and I'll just be happy always and things will always just move on well for me. But then I had times in my life where I had regrets, I stumbled a lot, and I wish during those times I did more research to be able to do better. So what you should do now is do more research. Go online. Google should be your friend. Everything you can find it on Google. Go to YouTube. Well, come to YouTube. This is YouTube, just like you're watching this video right now. Do as much research as you can. Learn how to make money online. Learn how to make money physically. Learn how to be a better person in life. Learn how to live a better life, because I believe that on the internet today, you can find every single aspect of life. So if you go online and you do the research, you can definitely find what you're looking for to make yourself better, to build your personality, to build your portfolio, and to also build your financial stability. That is how you win. That is how you grow. The earlier you start doing research, the earlier you can take advantage of all the numerous benefits that are out there for you. And again, for you to do research isn't just doing it online. You can find a mentor, someone to talk to, ask them questions, learn early in life. If you're in your early 20s, or even if you are in your 30s or 40s right now, you can still learn, you can still find a mentor for yourself. It's something that I really wish I did much earlier in my life. Of course, back then the internet was not as advanced as now, but then the internet was still there and I could have done a lot of research, done more. And well, I'm glad that I realized myself and I started doing the best and taking advantage of the internet myself, doing more research. So you should do that too. Don't waste time, start now. Remember, in this video towards the end, I'm gonna tell you one of the most important decisions I wish I took when I was in my early 20s. I could have definitely been maybe a millionaire, very financially stable right now if I started back then. So stay tuned to the end of this video if you want to know what I really wish I started much earlier on in my life. I realized not too long ago, and well, I'm glad I started it finally, but then stay tuned if you want to know about it. Well, the very second decision I wish I could have taken in my early 20s was try different ventures. Try different things. Even if they don't work out, just try. I wish I tried so many different things when I was much younger. Of course, I did try a few, but not as much as I wish I could have tried back then. You need to make the world your playground. You need to take advantage of everything that is out here. Take advantage of all the resources. Try out everything you can. Even if you fail at some, at least you are learning from that. That is how you grow. Try everything you can. Try online businesses, try offline businesses. And if you got away, try to get into real estate. I actually explained in one of my previous videos how you can get into real estate without any money. It's very possible. You can do it even if you're just being an agent. Do as many things as possible. You never know which one can click. You never know which one can work. There's no limit to how many things you can try. There's no limit to how many hustles you can try. There's no limit to how many options you can try. The earlier you start trying these options, the better for you. Remember, no risk, no reward. So the more risk you take, the more reward you can get. But just be wise. Do it wisely, do it with caution, and make sure that you are trying the right ventures that can lead you to financial freedom. So if you want to be a millionaire in your 30s, be a millionaire in your 40s, you can start in your 20s. Well, for me, I just realized most of this much later. So I just started and I'm trying, I'm struggling. But well, that is how you should do it in your 20s. By the time you're getting to my age or to your 40s, it will definitely be much more easier for you to adapt to the hustle environment and do more. Well, after trying out different ventures, the very next life-changing decision I wish I could have taken when I was in my 20s was to invest more. I wish I could have invested more, and this links to research. If I did more research, I could have learned how to better invest more in order to benefit long term. This is really advantageous when you're younger and you have something to do. Because if you do research and you get some work of some kind, doesn't matter what kind of work you're doing, whether you're doing it online or offline, definitely you're gonna get some returns, you're gonna get some income. And when you get this income from your hustle, do your best to invest in one way or the other. There are different types of investments in different places around the world. You can choose which one is better for you. That's why I said you need to do your research. If you do research, you find out, ask questions, you can get information for different ways that you can invest and make more money in the long run. Just imagine if I was in my 20s, maybe if I was 22 and I invested back then, imagine how much I would have had now. So looking at this option, I really wish I invested more in order to be able to start benefiting now in my life. But then I just realized it. Well, after investing, the next step I could have done in my early 20s was to save more. Well, in my early 20s, when I had some little money, I just want to go hang out with my friends, drink as much as possible. Of course, it's normal. It's very okay to have fun when you're much younger. Don't feel the pressure. You need to experience your youthful life when you're young, because these things also help you to understand and learn some aspects of life. But while you're enjoying all of that, remember, always put time for stuff like this. Do your best to invest, know how much you're spending, and of course understand how much you're investing into your future. And even if you're in your 30s or your 40s, don't forget, it's never too late. You can still start now for a good retirement plan. I know you might think that, oh, I still got enough time, I still got 10 years, I still got 20 years. Do you remember 10 years ago? Time flies fast. So now is the time for you to start. Do your best to save, and that's how you are gonna be happy in the near future. Now guys, the last but not the least, I wish I had started a YouTube channel back in my early 20s. You know, everything takes time, takes patience to build, to grow. So if you want to be successful in life, you need to have patience. That is how you win. That is how you become successful. That is how you become financially free and give yourself the life you want and give your family the life that you think they deserve. So well, I wish I started this YouTube channel many years ago. But well, I've still started a YouTube channel and I'm feeling proud of myself. It wasn't an easy task to start, but I did start, and here I am. Don't forget to subscribe to keep supporting me so I keep pushing on my dream. And well, it's never too late. Not just the YouTube channel, you can start so many things right now. This is actually my own business, and Yeah, I'm putting in the effort into this, and you can definitely figure out what works for you. You can do a business, you can start a business actually, and also do a YouTube channel. You can do anything you want, or you can start a blog, you can start side hustles online. In one of my videos, I actually explained how you can do a couple of hustles online. There are so many websites where you can go to and start and make a lot of money and be financially free. Of course, it takes time, it takes work. Let no one ever tell you that something is easy. If it's too easy, then it's too good to be true. Then you gotta turn around and run. So do your best, guys. What you should understand right now is that gaining an audience is like the new gold. It's a new raw material in the world. If you have an audience, you have the power to change many things. You can definitely make a change in the world with having an audience, not just for the negative aspect, but mainly for the positive aspect. So if you haven't started something yet, do your best. Start a business, start a YouTube channel, start a blog, start a podcast. Just do it. Don't keep lying in that couch. Don't keep lying in your bed. Stand up and start doing it. That is how you win. So guys, here I am right now. That's everything that I really wish I started or I did when I was in my early 20s. I wish you have learned from that, even if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and even beyond. It's never too late to start doing it. It's never too late to change. Now is the time. So go out there and do you. The world is your playground. Get on it. Play as much as possible. Try out new things. Take advantage of the internet advancement and do you and be financially free. This is Willen. See you next time.